So what truly defines a hero? Hello everyone and welcome to Movie Reviews by Josh. My name is Josh Terry and I'm here to tell you about some of the latest and greatest, and always not so the greatest, movies that are coming out in the cinemas. Today I actually have a movie called Stronger I'm going to be talking about. This is with Jake Gyllenhaal, and he plays the real life Jeff Bauman, who was one of the victims of the Boston Marathon bombings a few years ago, 2014. This is pretty much what you expect. I mean, this is kind of a somber, serious movie about one man trying to recover from his injuries. Bauman was actually, he wasn't a marathon runner, he was one of the people who was in the crowd, and the story kind of centers around his relationship with the on again, off again girlfriend who was running that he had come to support. In fact, the whole thing is set up as that he is in the crowd as kind of a gesture to try to get her back, because he's been kind of a non-committal, kind of a flaky boyfriend. And the one time he actually comes out to support her because she's running the Boston Marathon, that's when the bombings happen. And what's kind of interesting about this is the way that the actual event, the actual bombing itself was portrayed, because as you can expect in this kind of a movie, they're not really going to want to make things gratuitous, because since this is a real life circumstance, since they want to be respectful toward the people involved, they're not really going to play it up a whole lot. And in fact, initially we only see the bombings happen at a distance. It's very subtle. And then you just kind of skip past that to where Jeff is now trying to recuperate, because basically he loses both of his legs from just above the knee, and so he just kind of has to start over and learn to walk, and has prosthetics and all this kind of thing. And it kind of creates this very awkward and kind of interesting relationship with his girlfriend, because they had been broken up, and then he comes and does this for her and almost loses his life. And so she's kind of in this position where, okay, well, does that mean that I have to get back together with you? What are my feelings? And that's one of the things that kind of drives this movie, because otherwise you'd pretty much think of it as just kind of a standard overcoming adversity type thing, and there is a lot of that. But what I found was very effective and interesting about it, that I think Gyllenhaal pulls off really well, is that as he goes through this process, he realizes that, you know, everybody's treating me like a hero because I just happen to be in the middle of this tragedy. And so how do I react to that? How do I deal with that? Because he's called out to wave the national, or to wave the flag at a hockey game, at a Boston Bruins game. He's asked to go out, you know, throw out a first pitch at a Boston Red Sox game. And I felt like it portrayed an angle of that kind of experience that I don't know that a whole lot of movies really tapped into. So I actually I felt pretty good about this movie. I give it a strong 3.5 stars out of 4 on this one. I felt like it was good. It's definitely R-rated. I mean, there are some gruesome parts, and as we go along in the movie, he has flashbacks to the actual event itself, which are quite a bit more gruesome, just in kind of showing what had happened to his legs as a result of the bombing. But mostly there is quite a bit of profanity. His family is a very kind of blue-collar, down-to-earth family. He hangs out at the bar a whole lot, and everyone from his mom to, you know, everybody else in between is pretty profane. So it's R-rated for that, the violence. There's also a sex scene which kind of has some subtle nudity, where it's basically meant to kind of show how, okay, well, even after this, is he still going to be able to have a relationship with this girlfriend? So I kind of gave away a little bit of where their relationship goes. But so in your mind, what truly makes a hero? Go ahead and leave your answers in the comments below. So thanks for watching. This has been Movie Reviews by Josh. My name is Josh Terry, and it's been a pleasure. Please make sure that you subscribe on your way out, and keep your notifications on so you can see our new videos as soon as they are available. Thanks as always to our friends at Rockagator, the makers of fine waterproof backpacks, for their sponsorship and continued service to customers like me and you. And we'll see you next time.